What's up, everybody? This is Robert Turbin, Super Bowl champion of the Seattle Seahawks, and you're listening to Jim on Base.
Welcome back to another episode of the Jim on Base Show. We're at the WPBA Gala with the great Robert Turbin, and not only are you supporting a great cause, but you're back in the Bay Area. This is where you're from, right?
No doubt. Anytime I get a chance to be back on, I guess my home turf, it feels good.
And you're doing a lot of analyst work too now, right? So it's an honor to talk to the guy who usually has the mic in his hands.
Yeah, man, I've been able to build a career in broadcast, since I retired from football, and it's been a huge blessing, man. Color commentator at CBS, doing some radio stuff for SiriusXM, and still doing Seattle sports radio with the Seahawks and things of that nature, man. So just trying to diversify the portfolio and continue to build my career.
And you were born in Oakland. You lived in Fremont, went to high school out there. So truly a Bay Area guy.
Man, go Vikings. Irvington High School, man, we had a lot of success while I was there. I'm still tapped in with a lot of the guys that I went to school with, man. So it's a blessing to still be able to have those friendships and those relationships. We do a lot of stuff in the community in terms of Irvington High School and doing our best to give back and to the athletic program and things of that nature there, man. So, I love my school, man. Love my hometown.
Well, one thing I got to ask you really quick, whenever I have people on that have won Super Bowls or World Series, I'm always curious, what do you do with the ring? Is it on lockdown, or how do you kind of handle it?
Yeah, it's in Seattle, actually. I keep it in Seattle, and I keep it in like this private, this box or whatever. But I bring it out every now and then to special events. I forgot to bring it for this one, but I'm the type of person, I don't like to have it on display. I keep it in the safety deposit box. Yeah.
And one thing cool about playing on the Seahawks when you did was you had another Oakland Bay Area guy, Marshawn Lynch, right? Oh man, yeah, Marshawn.
It was really interesting being teammates with Marshawn, because it was like I watched him from afar and admired him as far as like being a running back, and then watching a Bay Area guy, do what he did like in high school, and then go to Cal right there in the Bay Area and just kind of continue his legacy within the Bay, and then to be teammates with him was really special, man. So. His family always treated me like family. I'm sure somewhere around the way we might really be cousins somewhere. Who knows? But either way, man, that's big bro.
And we got to check under. You might have a beast mode shirt underneath, right?
I don't have any beast mode gear, to be honest with you. Marshawn, you got to hook me up, man. Yeah.
Well, it's a great night here. How did you get involved with the WPBA?
Yeah, Fatima reached out to me. And, was telling me about her project and what she's trying to build with the WPBA. And I love basketball. I mean, I've been, if I had not been a professional football player, I would have done everything I could to be a professional basketball player. But God said I was only going to be 5'10", and I don't quite have a game like Isaiah Thomas, who point guard for the Celtics there. Shout out to Seattle. But my passion for the game really never left. It's like equal. The way I feel about football, every time I, put the cleats on, every time I step on the field, I get that feeling, that feeling to want to be the best. That's in me in basketball. And somehow, some way, from a career standpoint, I like to be involved. And so, being invited here and being able to get introduced to, the basketball community in a professional way was just a great opportunity. And, I'm grateful that I get an opportunity to support.
Yeah, you're supporting a great cause, too, because the WPBA is supposed to be kind of a pipeline now of talent going to the WNBA, right?
Yeah, no doubt. And, the league, and it can be, it can be different for a lot of women who are trying to be professional basketball players, playing overseas and things of that nature. And so, anytime that you're trying to create more opportunities for athletes and for people to achieve their dreams, I'm all for it.
And last question I got to ask you, since we're the same age, I got to ask you, since you're from the Bay Area, who is like your Mount Rushmore of Bay Area related athletes? If you had to pick five.
Man. Well, first of all, Mount Rushmore is only 4, okay?
Oh, yeah.
But
I don't know my history very well.
5 would help. So do they have to be from the Bay Area?
Yeah, Bay Area based kind of names, yeah.
So they got to be from the Bay. I mean, Marshawn has got to be in there. No doubt. Where was Tom Brady from? Or he just went
San Mateo.
He from San Mateo, right? So he got to put Brady in there. That would definitely be wise. Man, it'd be tough not to put Gary Payton in there. You know what I'm saying? As a Mount Rushmore guy, one of the great point guards of all time. I'm trying to diversify the portfolio a little bit, get into some other sports. I know there's some greatness out there. Throw me some baseball players.
I'm holding out on one name, Bill Russell, 11 rings.
Yeah, there you go, Bill Russell. See, I didn't realize Bill Russell was from the Bay.
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah, Bill Russell's definitely up there. So that's the top 4 for me right there, Mount Rushmore.
That's a good top 4 right there. So with that, I'll get you off the hot seat. You're supporting a great night, and thanks for coming on. It's nice to meet you.
I appreciate it. Thanks.